What's the biggest secret you successfully hid from your parents as a kid? I was 15 when I started pretending to be a lesbian to avoid my parents' constant pressure about dating boys, and I kept up the act for 3 years until they threw me a coming out party. My parents were obsessed with my love life. Every family dinner was an interrogation about boys. Any cute boys in your classes? Why don't you ask someone to the dance? Your cousin already has a boyfriend. I was just a late bloomer, awkward and focused on books and art, but they treated my lack of dating experience like a medical emergency. My mom would literally point out nice boys at the grocery store. Then came the school dance incident. They'd been pressuring me for weeks to find a date, and when I showed up alone, my mom pulled me aside with this look of genuine concern. "Sweetie, is there something you want to tell us? It's okay if you're different. If you like girls instead." A light bulb went off. If they thought I was a lesbian, they'd stop the constant boy pressure. "I think I might be," I said quietly, testing the waters. The relief on her face was immediate. "We love you no matter what. Thank you for trusting us." Suddenly, all the pressure disappeared. No more questions about boyfriends, no more awkward conversations about dating boys. They were so proud of themselves for being supportive that they stopped bothering me entirely. I leaned into it, started mentioning fictional crushes on female celebrities, complained about how hard it was to find someone in our small town. My parents ate it up, constantly reassuring me that I'd find the right girl someday. The act became elaborate. I joined the GSA club at school, started wearing more flannel and cutting my hair shorter, even brought home rainbow stickers. My parents were practically glowing with progressive pride. My friends thought it was hilarious. "Girl, you're living the dream," my best friend Jenna said. "No parent pressure about boys, and you can check out guys without anyone getting suspicious." She wasn't wrong. I had complete freedom to figure out my actual feelings without constant interference. Ironically, pretending to be a lesbian gave me the space to discover I was very much straight. The problem started junior year, when I actually developed a crush on Tyler Chen. He was funny, smart, and completely out of my league. But for the first time, I genuinely wanted to ask someone out. I couldn't. My parents thought I was lesbian, my friends knew the truth but found it funny, and Tyler probably thought I wasn't interested in boys at all. Senior year got complicated when my parents started getting involved in LGBTQ+ advocacy. They joined PFLAG, attended pride events, and constantly talked about their brave daughter to anyone who would listen. I watched them become genuinely passionate about equality and acceptance, all because of my stupid lie. They were better people because they thought they had a lesbian daughter, and I was living a complete fraud. The breaking point came when they surprised me with a coming out party for my 18th birthday. They'd invited extended family, made a rainbow cake, and prepared speeches about love and acceptance. I stood in our living room, surrounded by relatives congratulating me on my courage, watching my parents beam with pride, and realized I'd created a monster I couldn't control. That night, I sat them down and confessed everything. The fake crushes, the GSA strategy, the 3 years of elaborate deception. I explained about the dating pressure, about needing space to figure things out naturally. They were devastated, not because I wasn't lesbian, but because I'd felt the need to lie for so long. "We made you feel like you couldn't just be yourself," Mom said, her voice breaking. "We pushed so hard that you created a whole fake identity." The aftermath was awkward but healing. They had to explain to relatives, return pride flags, and confront their own behavior that had driven me to such an elaborate deception. I'm 26 now, married to an amazing man. At my wedding, Mom's speech included a line that made everyone laugh. "We're proud of our daughter for finally finding the courage to be straight."